Positive Gang! So before we got into the video, I wanted to show you guys my giveaway. Just in case you don't know, my giveaway is on Instagram and I will be giving away $25. So what you need to do is go on Instagram, type in my name, M. Smyrna, scroll down to the second picture, and it's going to give you all the information on my giveaway. First step is to like this post, make sure you're following me and subscribe, and make sure you add 3 buddies. And as you can see now, I just have people who've tagged already. So if you guys are interested to win this $25, let's go. Bye guys, see you. Hey Positive Gang, let's get into it. So I'm starting on freshly washed and detangled and blow dried hair. You don't have to start on blow dried hair or even fresh hair. You can start on dirty hair if this is a style you want to put your hair into. But I decided to start on fresh hair because I already washed my hair and my scalp was itching. So what we're going to be using today, we're going to be some Eco Styler, and I'm going to be using an old toothbrush that I no longer use. Of course, it's clean, like I told you guys before. So in the last scene, you saw me putting the Eco Styler on my part, and then I'm going to go ahead and brush it down with my two-sided brush. And now, because I'm going to do a little bit of design for my ponytail, I'm going to go ahead and put a rubber band on it. Now I use these clear rubber bands because they're a lot easier on your edges. You can go ahead and use black rubber bands if you want to. I noticed that black rubber bands do last longer, but I decided to use white ones because they're a lot, clear, because they're a lot more gentle on your hair. So now we just moved on to the second part. We're adding some Eco Styler argan oil to my parts to slick them down. I added it to the front. Now I'm switching the part over and I'm adding it to the back to make sure everything is slicked down. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and twist my hair up. But you'll see that soon. So right now, I'm just going ahead and adding Eco Styler, and I'm brushing it through with my two-sided brush. I love this brush, you guys. It's really good. I've had it for a long time, so I would definitely link it in the description below if you guys are interested, because it does have a hard and a soft side. So right now, I'm going ahead. I just use my paddle brush to comb out my hair, and I'm twisting it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this side, and I'm gonna redo that to the other side of my hair. I think I'm starting on the right side. I don't know, because I'm trying to like figure it out since it's like you know, it's like opposite, because I recorded it facing one way and then I'm looking at it the other way doing this voiceover. So okay. So right now I'm just twisting up my hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and twist the rest of the twist, and I went ahead and did all 8. So I did 4 on the right side and 4 on the left side, so I can make my little design, so it'd be something unique, you know. When you guys are doing your hair, oh, you can see right here, I've gone ahead and finished both sides. When you guys do your hair and you see a style that somebody else has done, go ahead and add a little flair to it to make it yours personal. That's what I did with mine. I went ahead and added these little twists in the front, and I'm gonna do some of us too. You're gonna see in a minute, but I went ahead and added my own personal touch because I wanted it to be mine, and I wanted people to be like, oh, that's Morgan's style. And I encourage you to do the same thing. So somebody, if they see your hair, they're like, oh my gosh, your hair is so pretty, how did you do it? And you can be like, well, I'm gonna tell you. So now I'm just going ahead and adding some more rubber bands to my hair. You don't actually have to add the rubber bands to this part. You can actually twist your hair all the way down and then add it to the very last twist at the end, as you'll see me do in a second. But I went ahead and just put it there. If you want to make it secure, you can go ahead and do what I did, add 2 rubber bands. But if you don't really mind, then you could just really add 1. 1 doesn't hurt because it'll keep it secured. It's just for a precaution if you're scared, just in case. So at this point, I already brushed up my hair, put it in a ponytail to the side. Originally, I started off with my hair being out instead of in the bun as you see it in. But I went ahead and put it in a bun because it's a lot harder to braid in your natural hair when you have when you leave it out and trying to do in style like this, trying to grab your natural hair and the fake hair that you're adding. It's really hard. If you can do it, I suggest doing it because it makes it look a bit natural, a bit more natural than this one does. But if you can't, go ahead and put the bun like this. So I used 2 packs of hair. I used my Connect Along silky hair for both. I went ahead and used a jumbo pack, which is the black hair, and then it was a regular pack which I used with the burgundy hair to match my hair color. So I went ahead and put the dark one under, and I put the red one on top because I wanted it to show a little bit more, since that's my current hair color. And then I went ahead and took a piece out of it. Once you saw earlier in the video, I took a piece of both color of the hair. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that later. So now we're just braiding down the hair. You're braiding it kind of tight right now, and then once you're finished, you're gonna go ahead and loosen it up a little bit so it's not as stiff, because you don't be walking around with a stiff twist girl. Twist, what? A stiff braid. You don't want to be walking around with a stiff braid. I'm so sorry, you guys. So what you're gonna do next, you're gonna go ahead and fluff it up a little bit so it looks a little bit more natural and it looks like it's a little bit more yours. As my cousin says, if you pay for it, it's your hair. So I'm just altering my hair at this point. So right now we're gonna go ahead and use that that piece that we pulled out. We're gonna go ahead and twist it under the hair. I don't know, just something different. You don't necessarily have to do that. I guess it's like seals it a little bit better so that you don't see your actual hair sticking out. And if you need so, you can go ahead and put bobby pins on your hair too to cover it up so it doesn't expose your fake hair as much. I mean your real hair, sorry. So right now we're gonna go ahead and add some little bedazzle. Yeah, so it looks so cute, you guys. I really love these. I get them at the beauty supply store. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them anywhere. The beauty supply store near my house, the one that's furthest away in the little shopping area, notice they have a better selection of them. So if you want to definitely add these to your hair, I would say search around your beauty supply stores. Don't just go to one, go to different ones, because you might find something you like. So now we're gonna go ahead and add them on my left side, if I'm doing this right. No, it's the right side, sorry. Yeah, it's the right side. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add them on the right side more so than I did on the left side, only because the left side is covered up by the braid, so it's not any point of you really seeing it. So we're gonna go ahead and just put a little bit there. So now we're gonna go ahead and put it on the other side. I think I put like 2 or 3, and then I actually had 2 different types of clamps that I put on. I had these smaller ones that are a little bit shorter, and I have these longer ones that you're gonna see me put on my actual other piece of hair, the actual braid itself. So I'm just choosing in the mirror. Well, I was. So right now we're gonna go ahead and put the clamps on my hair too. I thought it would be cool to add that to your hair, so if your braid is not just so bland, it's like plain, so if you want to add some bedazzle to your braid, you can go ahead and do that. And I didn't put it in this video. If you want, you can actually if you have some curlers, you can go ahead and dip your hair in hot water, the pieces that you pulled out of the braid, and it actually curls your hair. I might do a video like that later, but I'm not sure. But for right now, this is what I've done, you guys. And it's not perfect. I just want to show you guys the different options that you can do with your hair and the different ways that you can make it yours and make it personalized. So I'm just showing you guys just the different things you can do. So I'm just putting some more clamps on there, and then once I'm done putting clamps on there, I'm actually gonna trim the end of the hair at the bottom, because I don't want it to be all like fluffy at the end. I don't really mind my tips of my hair being blunt. It doesn't really bother me. Now when I'm doing my braids and twists, it does, but if my hair's in a braid or something like this, like to the side, then I don't really mind. It's kind of annoying, but if you want to get out of that, go ahead and just like stretch out your hair. So you see right now I'm actually cutting it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put a rubber band at the end to seal it. Again, you can either use the clear ones, they're a lot softer, or you can use the black one. At this point I would have said use the black one, only because it would keep it longer since it is fake hair. It's not as soft as your real hair, so it's more rough, and it would probably break the rubber band a little bit faster, so I would suggest using that instead, but it depends on your personal preference. So right now I'm just showing you my hair, you guys, and that's all I did. Yeah, so I'm pretty much done, and love you guys. See you later. Boo, 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 boo. Positive game.